Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious. I am super excited because I'm here with Jordan and we have a treat for you. So one of the things that people like to do is drink coffee, right? I know I would drink coffee on a regular basis. I don't know if you've ever had the experience drinking coffee.
Yeah, love the taste of it.
So coffee is something that most people in the world take to get themselves going. We want to offer you something here that's actually could be a coffee substitute. So we're not telling you, do whatever you want to do with coffee, but coffee, just so you know, can be acidic and can drain your adrenals. So you have this kind of like this up and then you have this crash. So today we're actually going to get into a conversation about something that maybe you aren't currently using, but it can actually help you in multiple different ways. And we're going to talk about the three main benefits of cacao. And so I have Jordan here. He's one of our affiliates. He's a vegan chef. He's been doing it for 10 years and he's an expert. He does cacao ceremonies. He's going to talk about these three main benefits of what cacao could do for you and your body and how it actually works synergistically with the mushrooms. So curious, Jordan, why did you become a vegan chef 10 years ago?
Yeah, I went down that path as I discovered more and more about letting thy food be thy medicine and working with different superfoods, mushroom powders, and just eating more vegetables, fruits, how I felt, and just learning more and more about the treatment of animals and how to be more sustainable and conscious with my choices.
Cool.
And what I cook for others. Yeah.
And I know you cook a lot of different things too.
Yeah.
So we're not saying you have to be plant-based. Obviously, there's different things that you could do with your diet. My biggest thing is to trust your body and trust what works best for you.
Agree.
And so getting into the cacao conversation though, I know you have three main benefits of what cacao can do for people. What are those benefits?
Yeah, so to introduce cacao briefly, the Latin name is Theobroma cacao, which translates to food of the gods. I think that tells us enough to start with. But one of my go-to superfoods. And to dive into the benefits, one of the main ones I'd start with is number one, when cacao is paired with superfoods such as our ultimate shrooms, you're able to absorb about 40% more of the nutrients. That's due to the increased blood flow that you have, so you're able to get those nutrients absorbed into the body much quicker and much more readily. So that's number one. Number two is a very heart-opening medicine, and it is elevating for the mood, fights off depression, and really great for cognitive function before workouts. It's low in caffeine, but it's high in energetics that are great for creativity, focus, and activities. The third one is it is very high in magnesium. Magnesium is an essential mineral that is key for sleep and regulating your mood and fighting off stress as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So those are some pretty significant benefits. I have some cacao here, and so now we're going to walk you through just a couple of the simple steps because some people might be overwhelmed, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to, like, I'm busy, I don't know if I have time to make cacao. But just as much time if you're drinking coffee or if you have a morning ritual, it's so simple. I mean, the first thing when I started drinking cacao, this is probably about 2 years ago, my girlfriend and I, we weaned ourselves off coffee just to do an experiment and see how we felt. First thing in the morning, I just get a pot of a couple cups of water, and you can add any kind of almond milk, oat milk. I think you have Brazil nut milk here.
Yeah, I do.
You can there's banana milk. I mean, there's all different types of milk to flavor your cacao. But what we would do is we'd put like maybe 3/4 water and like a 1/4 cup of whatever milk that you like. And then you bring it to a simmer. You really don't want to bring it to a boil, right? Because it actually takes away some of the nutrients if you bring it to a roaring boil.
Yeah, just a gentle simmer, about 180, 185 degrees to be exact. And you just want to maintain the quality of the mushrooms in the cacao by not scorching it or boiling it.
Yeah, you don't want to burn it. And, we happen to have here, I know you like to use a ceremonial cacao, which is fantastic. But, whatever you can find, if you're in Whole Foods or Sprouts, you can find cacao powder. You can put a couple of tablespoons in with your blend. Obviously, if you do your own research and find a great ceremonial cacao, you just take a chunk off and you can simmer it in with your almond milk and your water. And then once it dissolves, you're ready to go. I mean, that's basically...
Absolutely. Yeah, and for reference, ceremonial serving of cacao is 1 ounce to 1.5 ounces. And that's really going to give you all those benefits. And that can come in the form of beans, which you can grind up in a coffee grinder and introduce, a cacao paste, which is solid chocolate, or a cacao powder. The only drawback with the powder is it does not have the fats of the cacao in there anymore. So that's a pretty big thing, but recommend beans or paste if you can, ceremonial if possible.
But once it simmers and once it boils, what I like to do is I have my little mushroom mug here, and then I just pour it in, and the mushrooms. So now what I like to do, I mean, you could add it into the pot itself, or you could add, I like to have at least 1 scoop, 3,000 milligrams of fruiting body mushrooms, 1,100 milligrams of beta glucans. I just put it right into my cacao. All right, my friend.
Cheers, this is wonderful.
Cheers to your health, to our health. Give it a shot. Obviously, whatever you're doing in the morning, we're really interested in helping people enhance their lives. And if you just try and experiment, put a little cacao. What you could also do is, my girlfriend, she likes to add a little organic maple syrup, a little shot in there for sweetener. You can add a little raw honey for sweetener. We also have, cayenne pepper. You can add turmeric. And so the 3 main benefits, absorption from mushrooms, it helps with depression.
Yeah, so elevates the mood, very high in magnesium, and yeah, just essential for focus, creativity, and before athletics, exercise, anything like that.
Blood flow, really getting your body going and moving in the right direction. So thank you for listening to our, what is this?
Cacao and mushroom dialogue.
Our cacao and mushroom dialogue. Jordan, thanks for being here.
Thank you,
I also have a little surprise for you in case you have not met. This is Beta Theta Ayurvedic Glucan. She ain't a snoopin', she's a bebop a boopin'. She's literally the mushroom compound that heals you. And we hashtag get shroomed every single day.
That's right.
So thank you, family. Thank you for listening. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Here's to your health. Cheers.
Yes, cheers. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste, and thank you very much. I'll see you out there. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
No, okay. Love you, family. Take care.